Well, good morning, folks. It's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician here. Starting the day, I thought I'd just give you some more update videos, kind of show you what we have going on in the shop and stuff. Man, it's been snowy and wet in here. Our property is just kind of a big muddy mess right now. My wife owns a dog grooming salon in that breakfast room area that you see right there. So we have people coming in and out of here all the time. So what have we been working on this week? Well, Braxton, I have two young men, two apprentices in the shop that I train and teach and all that other good stuff. And so they have been working on their vehicles in preparation for car shows since we have started a car club. The name of our car club is the Misfits. And what we do is we have really cool car shows and barbecues, and we collect donations for local nonprofits. So these young men have been modifying and doing all kinds of cool things. Braxton has cold air intake on here. He has headers on this 96 Acura Integra. He's redone the timing on it. He's even done some really neat things like see-through distributor cap. And his latest big project has been all new, upgraded, high-performance suspension. It's taken him a couple months to get all this done, mainly because we've just been sitting around waiting on parts to come in. Parts shipping, excuse me, parts shipping lately has not been any fun at all. So, but he's got all adjustable coilovers, centrifugal bushings, metal on metal, no rubber in there. That's all metal on metal, kind of like a Dyson sphere. Really neat stuff. And then we've got Tayden over here, who's been working on his Subaru. And he's got some cool custom stuff he's doing to it. He's going to be installing a blue racing timing belt, all new timing. As you can see, he painted his intake sky blue, so he's going to have a sky blue theme underneath his engine there. So these are just kind of some of the more fun projects. Now, this Mazda has been a nightmare, and the reason why is because it was in a wreck, and as you can see, the subframe has been slightly bent. If you look at this side here, you can see it's nice and straight, but then you come over to this side, and you can definitely see it in this area here, and then if you get right here, you can see that the subframe has been mushroomed. It's been spread out right there. And so the problem I'm having now is every time I've ordered this subframe, I've been informed that, oh, we're sorry, that's on back order. And because it's a 2019, I can't seem to find one in a junkyard anywhere. So that's been no fun. And then we've had the Land Rover, Land Rover Discovery Sport come in. Ultimately, it needed a tune-up. But then, unfortunately, they ended up blowing a radiator hose. So we're installing new upper radiator hose, which this radiator hose is really glorified. It goes from here, goes all the way down, wraps around there, and then goes down into there. So in the meantime, we're also replacing the valve cover gaskets and the gaskets for the spark plugs, and then also spark plugs and spark plug coils. So this one I'm hoping to be done here within the next couple days. I've got Braxton, he's off at Land Rover right now, doing what we can to get parts that haven't shown up yet. And then we have the Cadillac. And the thing about Cadillac is North Star engines are an engine of their own. Now I have gone through this Cadillac with a fine-tooth comb. It's got quite a few oil leaks on it. Now, why is this Cadillac leaking oil? I'll tell you something. Cars are meant to be driven. So oftentimes when I see cars that have low mileage on it, like this Cadillac, it's an older Cadillac, but it's only got like 70,000 miles on it. And so oftentimes what'll happen is when you let a car sit for too long, all the rubber, all the seals on it, from just sitting, they tend to dry out and go rotten. So then when you do start diligently driving a vehicle that's been sitting, a system is only as strong as its weakest link. So you start getting oil leaks, you start replacing seals, you replace one seal, The next seal that's compromised blows. So that's kind of been the story on this Cadillac. And our final oil leaks that we're looking at are going to be the cam magnet phasers for the VVT system. So waiting to hear back and see what the owners want to do. If they want me to go ahead and finish out fixing up all the oil leaks or start putting it back together, because again, we've been at this one for a while just chasing oil leaks. So there you go, folks. Some of the projects that I'm hoping to get completely finished is, for example, this poor Camaro. This Camaro is being cut up and scrapped. As you can see, I've actually had people coming out and cutting pieces and parts off of it for their Camaros and all that other good stuff. This poor Camaro is just beyond the ability to save for the amount of money that it would have taken. The Toyota 4Runner is almost completely done. This one I've actually had for a couple years now because it was a major rust restoration issue. We had to cut the transmission off of the engine, so to speak, just to keep it simple. And I'll be glad to get rid of this one as well. Jet skis are just about done. Also, these older jet skis, I've come to find out, are really starting to become a nightmare to work on. You can't find parts for them. And they're just, yeah, I'm starting to realize. I now know why the big dealers don't work on older jet skis anymore. So I'll be glad to get rid of those also. So that's everything, folks. Stay tuned. I am going to work on posting more and more videos. Maybe even just little short videos and all that other good stuff. I will also be posting some more DNA updates and how the DNA search and all that is going as well. So I just wanted to thank everybody. I really appreciate everybody that watches my channel and hangs out with me and supports me. You guys are the reason why I do this. Oh, hey, check that out. Alrighty, folks. Well, I better get to work here. This is Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, signing off.